Welcome back. How's it going? Are you implementing things? Are you overwhelmed? Are you thinking, well, this is a walk in the park. I just needed to know where to look and what to do. I'm hoping that you're thinking this isn't too bad. It's quite simplistic. It's just lots and lots to do. So this next section is the information section. And we need to spend a bit of time here because it's really detailed, and we've got to make sure that we've got all the information right. Because Google, it's this holistic approach to everything is interconnected. And if it feels that you're telling it information that contradicts with other information, it's not going to like it at all. So it's the third one down. And I tend to look in here once a quarter, make sure things are good and tidy. I like looking at the view search. So let's just work our way down. So the very first thing you see is what your Google My Business looks like on Google, right? Very straightforward. Next one is what your Google My Business looks like on the maps, and making sure that your pin is in the right direction. I have had it that clients have had their pin in the wrong place, and it's pretty easy to move that pin around. Okay, so you can say the pin is in the wrong place, and you just move that around. Very, very straightforward. Next one, hopefully you never have to put this one. Mark as temporary closed, permanently closed, and remove listings. Stay well away from that section. This is the address that you have on your website, and that hopefully is at company's house. Sometimes your accountant can be your address at company's house. It's where you trade from and where Google is comfortable. Now these service areas, you see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 16. I've built it up for that. Start with 5 and build up your service areas. And this is where Google will think that you can do work, and it will show up in these certain areas. You can have names and postcodes, or just postcodes. Very straightforward. Opening times, things change, and you can flick on that. Now I put myself a shop code and label. Google has never really told us how effective that is for SEO, but I filled it in all the same. I've put the dates of any events that are happening. Our telephone number is critical in this situation. Now this is called a short code. It usually suggests what this is about. Makes it easier for customers to find you. I have never ever found any customer finding it easy for us to find it, but it doesn't do any harm. Your website. Now this is optional. Candidly is somewhere that people can book an appointment with me or my company, and you can add more links. You can add anything you like. Your software of choice. You can add products. This is critical. You add in the services that you provide. You're adding the attributes. And if you're happy with all those attributes, you can just apply it. Generally, just suggest your attributes, but the attributes can be certainly added from your COVID update. These 300 words here are really important. That's what Google sees right at the beginning. And then if you don't fill this in, it's a shame, because Google recently said that they will tell people how long you've been established. So if this bit isn't filled in, and you started your Google My Business today, but you've been established for 40 years, you're missing a trick there. Now, some people are saying, look, miss out the year if you haven't been open that long. It's just better to be transparent, in my opinion. But there you go. Some people are not putting the year in, just the month and the date. You can add photographs here. There's no real benefit from adding them there or there. That's fine. So I've run through the information section. I think I missed out the most important bit, which is this part here. The name of your company. And you will be penalized if I put Loving Social Media SEO Enfield or London. That's not the name of my business, but it certainly projects you right to the top of Google My Business. but it doesn't last very long because they get rid of you. Now this is, I can't believe I didn't put this. This is the main category that Google will categorize you for. So I'm an internet marketing service, and then you're allowed another 9 in another category. So that's really important that that bit's filled in. So here you go. The Google My Business information section has been completed. Take your time. Have a good look at making sure the information corresponds with your information. And yet another tick for you to tick off. You were getting close to the end and close to that exam. You are starting to become ninjas in Google My Business. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Really, really straightforward stuff. Just needs to be generally just done once and once well. You don't have to be jumping in here every 2 minutes. All right, bye.